Okay. Wow. That was a real gnarly landing you had there. Hey. Let's just rip the band-aid off. In my last video, I had alluded to my next video being in the next week. That was my bad. I meant in the next month. There was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, if you will. But I'm here now. So in today's video, I think as you guys can tell by the title, I never picked the title prior to me making the video because I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. What is listed in my notes that I'm going to be discussing today is just in the series of my self-love and growing situation. I think I'm going to label this episode 2. We're going to figure that out probably during editing this video. But yes, the bulk of this video is going to be me discussing some friendships, a lot of things. Who even knows? Therapy is a little expensive, so hopefully this is better. Moreover, we're going to be doing an updated makeup routine. Jumping right into it, as you guys can also tell, I have the wig on, right? She's cute. She's still a little wet because I just washed the wig. I'm not amazing at doing wigs or laying my lace. I also don't have a wig cap on. This thing hurts so much, especially because it was right over my cartilage. I didn't do that bad, but I also really don't have the energy to try and lay baby hairs. So we're gonna go baby hairless. If it looks crazy, that's between me and my fucking 4 walls, right? It's not like my dog is gonna sit up here and judge me. Oh, eyebrows are done. We're gonna hop in because this is my everyday makeup routine. It really, without a camera, takes me 20 minutes maximum, and that's with me listening to some music and being easily distracted. So before we get into chatting, just take out some of my essentials. My face is fully moisturized. As you guys can tell, I'm a bit shiny. I will tell you guys what I use for moisturizer. I put on Sunday Riley's vitamin C oil for my serum. Vitamin C and turmeric, highly recommend, 10 out of 10. For this little ass bottle, $40. So it was a gift to myself every 6 months. And I run out of it in like a month and a half, 2 months, because I use it daily, sometimes twice. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to, but that's how I use it. I also put on I don't even know if this is good, but I kind of like it. The Burt's Bees night cream. Now, is it nighttime? No. I do like the combination of both products before I put on my makeup. So we're gonna do eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Artistry palette. It's literally, it was literally 9 shades. It's not that anymore. I don't know. I don't know where or what happened to those 2 missing shades. That's above me. That's not my problem. I didn't use them. 3 shades. What did that other one go missing? I go in with the very heavily used brown shade. I'm starting to remember why I do tutorials. So before I go into my eyes, just so my face has enough time for the primer to soak in, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm using for primer. I go in with the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer, and on my T-zone, I go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating primer. So before we jump into the video, I'm just gonna put on my primer real quick, and then we'll get to chatting, okay?
Yeah. Go dummy, Kyle.
So I didn't realize how bad my lace looked. I'm not trying to get copyrighted. So today's topic is definitely friendships for me because it's something that I lack. So if you guys don't know, I'm 23, and to be honest, ever since I want to say 22, or maybe just before 22, your girl has been over it. She's absolutely done. I don't know what it is in my personality that attracts the friends that I do. Not saying that they're all bad, because they really weren't all bad. And I think I left the door open on one of them that I really like. I alluded to just needing space for now. Because like everybody needs space eventually. Like life circumstances happen and you know, you need space. But I feel like a lot of people are just scared to lose these friends. Not even because they're good friends or because of anything legitimate or substantial. They just don't want to be alone. Everybody is so fearful of being alone. It's the same people who you see are constantly in a relationship who are like, oh, I love him after like 2 weeks. And it's like, do you even know his middle name? Have you met his mother? Do you know how many siblings he has, bitch? Are you serious? Be so fucking for real, please. And I say all of that because that was me. I hated the thought of losing friends because I didn't want to be alone. Now I love being alone, and I think I love being alone too much because now I don't want to make friends. So because I'm here, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of instances in where those people have me a little bit fucked up. So me in a general sense, I'm a very like an overly forgiving person. I don't know if you guys heard, I'm an Aquarius. Let me speak for myself. I'm not extremely outwardly loving to any and everybody. That no. But when I do make friendships, I grow extremely attached, not in a codependent way, but attached to those friends and those friendships. And there's not a lot that's going to make me distance myself from you and not want you in my life, because I value those relationships very highly. And it took me a long time to even get to this point too, to where it's like I need to now value myself enough to be like, fuck you. I hate when people play with my time and play with my mind. It's those two things are the quickest way for you to either be, I can't say that on this platform. I'm going to hurt you, if it be physical, if it be mental, if it be emotional. I'm going to get my lick back, bitch. As soon as I'm mentally and emotionally disconnect from that friendship, once I feel either disrespected enough or like the need for distance is enough, I'm done. Like there is no, the worst thing, the only thing you'll probably get from me is my lick back. Unless I somewhere along the lines feel like I was wrong in some way, I'm not going to entertain you no more. I just don't care whether it be good or bad. I don't want to hear from you. I like to sever the tie, because just spiritually I don't like unfinished business. So what happened, you may ask? So I would jump into a story, but I genuinely feel like it's gonna take too much time. The downhill of our friendship dwindled over 3 years. Was just every year it got a lot worse, and it was a very clear on the outside. It was a very clear mental game that I was getting played in, where I was having multiple conversations with grown people, and I was sitting there with quotes and text messages and clear communication, and I was sitting there being told the sky was not blue, even though I'm looking at it. I just did what I had to do to also be happy. It just really apparently affected that person's happiness. Was I wrong? Probably, for a lot of y'all. Was I wrong for me? No. But it is what it is. Can't go back, can only go forward. So this is what I mean, like self-love and self-growth is really a process. So I feel like I constantly have to explain myself with so much detail to justify my actions. Even if I was wrong, I did what I did, and I'm like, I'll do it again, bitch. I do it again. But I'm going in with this Morphe palette with just another dark brown in my crease to deepen it up a little bit. You'd be surprised how many friendships you're in and you're just not being treated well. A lot of people keep their friends around for shits and giggles, for show, because of genuinely because of energy. Some people keep you around because you have good energy, and when it's a convenience to them, you're something for them to benefit from. It's okay to give more than you get every so often. You know, if a friend is sad, if a friend is not having a good time, it's good to give more of yourself sometimes. But if you're constantly giving more than you're receiving, baby, withdraw. I do have one friend. Do I want to say her name? I don't think she'd be mad if I said her name. She'd probably try to shoot me, to be honest. She's very violent. I do have one friend, Francesca, who I love and miss so much. And I ended that friendship like a couple of months ago. Not even really ended, as much as I put a pause on it. And I was like, girl, I need some time, because she was going through some things that I could not emotionally handle. It was just one of those situations where at the time I felt like I was giving much more of myself than I was getting back. But again, yeah, friendships come to an end for an entire array of reasons. And a lot of these times people find themselves back with their friends, and sometimes, you know, the story was meant to part. This year was really traumatizing when it came to friends. I mean, learning boundaries is extremely difficult when you consider yourself the low maintenance friend. Oh, I have one more story for y'all. I also lost another friendship that I had since I was in first grade or second grade. I'm 23. So that's like 15, 16 years at the time that we were friends. And it's because of a similar story to the first one. I'm gonna say it very plain and simple like that. I hate when bitches get a man and all of a sudden they friends don't mean shit. I hate it. It makes me want to fight. It makes me volatile. It makes me very violent. Nothing makes me want to put on my dukes and just act like Mike Tyson more than when a bitch gets a man and all of a sudden I don't mean shit. And it makes me even more aggressive when I feel like you playing with me again. I loathe, if you will, when I feel like a bitch is playing with me. Forgot all about the makeup, babes. I've just been talking, just been chatting, if you will. Foundation is going to be the e.l.f. Oh my god, I think the cold weather is fucking my shit. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So I spray in between, when I'm doing my base, I spray in between each step to keep it moisturized. I think this gives me like the best result. So I just keep doing it. I'm going in with my e.l.f. cream contour under my eyes. I use a combination of the three. Hold on. Alexa, stop. She's gonna get me copyrighted. Going with the three lightest shades and you know the vibes. Really, at the end of the day, what I've been saying is you really just have to do what's right for you, and you have to create those boundaries within yourself to know what you're willing to tolerate, know what you're willing to co-sign. If they're treating you less than how you treat you, leave. This isn't like a super light. Ooh. It looks a little light there. On a day-to-day basis, this concealer would be perfect. Like if you're just a person who likes to do their makeup before they run errands. Giving very on the go. Should I get a bob? Spray. I keep the contour for my nose. I keep there. You already did concealer. Not enough, babes. Not enough. I'm starting to think this is an e.l.f. sponsorship because I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer. This shit is crack. We need something very specific. Ooh, everything is so discombobulated. I'm really thinking like the way that this is shaped, it's giving bob. I'm starting to think, ooh, there's that makeup. I'm starting to think I need a bob. Ooh, like a curly bob. Ooh, I could do it, bitch. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm hoping that my next video, how is this hair still fucking black? I'm hoping that the next video I do is a little more put together. I literally, like in the last video I had said that I didn't even plan it out, this, that, and the third. I planned this video out and it's still a mess. Ask me if I'm gonna post it. Cause I am. So I'm going in with the True Complexions. This literally is so cheap, but it works well. It's hard to find a concealer that is cheap, that does what I want it to do. So I'm just gonna go in quickly and just contour. This is not my contour brush, but let's hope there's no other product on it. I'm just gonna go in the creases. Okay. She's pretty contoured. We're going in with the Airspun powder. Yeah, we love that. Before I was really interrupted by my fucking phone storage, I was saying goodbye. So this is the final look. Lashes are my brand. I'll link the website down below for you guys. Lip gloss is a dollar store lip gloss, and then I use blush, which is NARS. I think it's Orgasm. So this is the final look. In the sun, you can kind of see the blush a little better. But this is the look. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.